Hi, hope you're having an amazing day. As you saw from the title of this video, we're doing a full face of Chamase. I also do have a Chamase playlist, which is always linked down below of all these videos. So if you want to see what I used, what I loved, what I hated, just keep on watching. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get started with the Froyo lip balm. This is the Caramel Whipped Cream lip balm. You guys know I already own a pink one as well. These are actually really nice and so convenient because the actual lip balm already comes in a little like dome form. So all I have to do is twist and apply, and it's just so quick and easy to use. So I'm just going to go ahead and throw a little bit of this on. All right, let's go on to brows. So we do have a new product. As you guys know, we have the AOA Studio Easy Brow Styler in the shade dark brown. It comes with a little paddle brush, as you can see, and also a like teardrop shaped applicator. I also do have their Easy Brow Gel, which is part of that same line, in the shade dark brown, which we are going to use later on in this video. And to fill them in, we are going to use the micro brow pen in the shade dark brown. Let's see if this one lives up to the standards. Okay, girl, we're going to go ahead and take this. We're going to fill in the brow, well, shape it out with this product and maybe fill it in. We'll see how this works. I'm going to go ahead and take the brow pencil on the like pointy side of it, again, just to shape out the brows. That's like the first time they literally look really thin. Okay, we'll see if I regret that or not. I'm gonna go ahead and take the micro brow pen in the shade dark brown, and I'm just gonna go ahead and fill in these sparse areas as always. So I know you guys enjoyed the last time when I spoke about shows that I've been into. I am not really a huge like let's get into a new series kind of person. I'm very much like I've watched the series 300 times. Let's watch it one more time because it's so cute. And I really love movies and shows that revolve around like a love story, something that's fun and funny, and I don't know, like funny romance movies is basically what I like watching. So I've really been into the show Baby Daddy. It's on Hulu and it's just so funny. So that's just like what I've been watching, and it's really interesting because it's more so on like the guy's perspective, and I just think it's hilarious. So it's very interesting to see. I just like clicked on it. I was like, okay, well, let's see. If I hate it in the few seconds in the beginning of the show, I'm just gonna change it. But honestly, like ever since then, I dropped the top. Ever since the like first episode, I'm just like hooked. And it's like 6 seasons long, so I'm on like season 4 right now, and so far so good. As for like Good Trouble, I think it's good. As soon as I spoke about it, I like hated the season, so I'm like kind of jinx myself sometimes. But yeah, Baby Daddy is a really good show so far, so hopefully it stays that way, because yeah, it's really cute. So next I'm going to go ahead and take the AOA Studio Top Secret Concealer. We're just going to use this to clean up the brows. Right, so I did go ahead and pick up the little top. So far so good with this product. It was actually really quick and easy to throw on brows. Let's see if I don't regret this. But again, I'm going to take the concealer. And this is very creamy. Let's see if we can use this to clean up the brows. I have not plucked my brows in a while. It definitely has become a chore. Like just thinking about it, I'm like, I don't want to, but you know, a lot of things you just gotta do it. Just like filming, like sometimes I'm just like, I just want to lay down. Yesterday was the 4th of July when I'm filming this, and you know, we party and we eat a lot of good food, but you know, like the next day you just don't want to do anything. You just feel so sluggish. That's what's going on. So I was like laying down, I'm like, I don't want to. And now that I've been into the show, I just don't want to do anything but watch the show until the end. I'm like those people that loves to binge watch when it's a new show. It's so good. I also love Manifest. I don't know if you guys watched the ending, like the official ending. It was like, I believe that one was also like 6 seasons or something, or 4. That one was so good. The ending was so cute. I don't want to spoil it if you haven't watched it, but definitely go back and watch that last season. Yeah, so like those types of shows I really love to watch. Okay, this is taking a while to blend out. I literally forgot, because it is so creamy, it's just like it kind of sticks there, and some more on the matte side. It takes forever to blend out when I use it as a shadow primer, or like an eyelid primer. But once it's blended in, it looks really good. I think I told you guys the shade. It's actually in the shade Nude. Same shade that I use for my other concealer. And hopefully it's not as hot as it was in my last video that I filmed, which is my Shop My Stash Get Ready With Me. That was such a disaster video, and the Get Ready With Me portion, girl, it was so hot in here. I had like wet foundation. It just looked horrible. I don't know what was going on, but yeah, when it's hot in here, it's hot, girl. So right now I have a fan going. It's not really hitting me in my direction because then you guys will hear it, but it's in the room, so hopefully that helps. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to eyeshadow. We have two products here for eyeshadow. We have the AOA Studio Orbit eyeshadow quad, and this is the one in Saturn, definitely more like cool tone vibes. And we also have this new eyeshadow, part of their Venetian Romance creamy eyeshadow line, and this one here is in the shade Era. I think I showed you guys these in my haul video, but this is such a beautiful color, girl. Look at that, stunning. So I decided to bring this one along just so we can use it for like transition shades and just to give us a little bit of a vibe to go along with that single shadow. So again, the last time that I filmed, I felt like I was kind of rushing because it's so hot in here, girl. And it still is hot in here, but not as much as it was that day. So today I'm kind of like vibing with you guys. I kind of want to talk to you guys a little more because again, I feel like last time I was so rushed. Oh, I was rushing myself that I didn't really even get to talk to you guys, and it has been a while since I filmed. So how are you? What's going on? What's new? What's happening? Tomorrow we will be going to Disneyland, which is another reason why I just got up and started filming, because I did want to do a fun little video for you guys on like what I'm aware kind of vibe. You guys have seen it before, but it's gonna be like stepped up a notch. So I don't know, I kind of want to see if I want to film that. We did go to Disneyland a couple weeks ago with my aunt who came to visit. It was really fun. So now it's just going to be me and my boyfriend. So yeah, and we have the hopper. So we're going to see what we get into. I also heard that they have a new show, the Roger Show or something, the musical. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. I've really like been thinking about the Cars ride for some reason from California Adventures. Every time we go there, it's like so long of a wait. I'm going to take these two shades here that it just makes me not want to ride it. It's just like 60 minutes, 140, 100 minutes. It's just so unnecessarily long, but it's such a fun ride. At least that's what I remember. I think I've only been on it once. One time we did actually like just, okay, let's do it, and it was like a 40-minute wait. Definitely felt longer, as I think the first time that you ride something, the line always feels super long, and then the next time you go, it just feels fast because you've already been there. But just thinking about it, I don't know. So yeah, I don't know what I've been thinking about that. Also the Little Mermaid ride, we always go on it because it's cute, but also because the air conditioning feels so good. Let me know if you've known this. Like, do you do that? We always get the 3-day ticket, so that's what we find ourselves doing. Either the It's a Small World, which you guys know air is always blasting in there, girl. So if it's hot out there, you're in Disney, go to It's a Small World, because literally it's like always so cold in there. And then that's like the equivalent of California Adventures. It's a Small World is the Little Mermaid ride. It's always blasting that air conditioning and feels so good. So the downside is that it's always breaking down as well. So just like Indiana Jones, what's going on over there? Let me know what your favorite Disney ride is. Definitely my top 3, let's say, is Pirates of the Caribbean. We've been on the Mickey's railway something picnic one. We've been on it once, which was this last time that we went, and that one was actually really good. So I would be looking forward to going on that one again, but I wouldn't really say it's like my favorite because I've only been on it once. So I'd say Pirates of the Caribbean, the Haunted Mansion, and Alice in Wonderland is such a good one as well. So that one's another one that's always, the wait is like super long. But enough of the Disney talk. I'm gonna go ahead and take the dark shade, the dark gray, and I'm gonna throw it on the outer corner. Yeah, so we do that. We're going to Disney, we're going to Vegas sometime soon. So we'll see like what happens. There's like still so much going on. I feel like this summer we have definitely been doing a lot. And I feel like now, because we are doing so much, it just feels like summer is just kind of long because we have like so much planned. But it just makes it fun. Let me know how your summer's going. Mine is actually going so well. But I definitely have to get into the mood of filming, because once I'm in the mood, like I'll film and I'm just like, I just want to film more, and I just want to film like 17 videos today. But then when I'm like not filming and I'm not in the mode, I'm just like, I don't want to, and I'm just like, ooh, and I find a good show, whatever. That's what it is, girl. I'm gonna go ahead and take this shadow. It's definitely very creamy. Let's see if I like it better on a brush. I kind of want to see what that's like. It almost looks like green vibes, right? I'm gonna take it on a brush. Yeah, it's like very creamy vibes. Ooh. Cute. Kind of want to do it with my finger on this side. I want to see how that looks. But the downside about using your finger is that it can get a little messy. But the upside is that you get all that pigment and the foilness. I'm not finding it being foiled with my finger. Interesting. This one feels like it's taking a while to like build up to the opacity that I want it to be at. So that's interesting. It is rather creamy, so hopefully it doesn't crease throughout the day. But ooh, really nice. I'm just going to take a little bit of that dark shade on the outer corner and we'll clean it up and throw in a wing. Also just going to take some of those brown shades and smoke out that top portion of the eye. Alright, so that is what we have so far. Actually, it looks really nice. For liquid liner, we're going to go ahead and take the Artista liquid liner in brown. If you guys watch my declutter series, I literally didn't notice that I had done one 5 months ago. I literally, in my mind, I thought that I did one a year ago. No, but I still filmed everything. Literally didn't realize this until the end, so who cares. But I have so many of these brown liners, so I really love them. Again, from Artista, from the Shop Miss A website, in the shade brown. Shake them before you use, just to get the pigment flowing. And also I'm just gonna throw on some glue onto my favorite lashes. Literally I haven't put them back because that's how much I love them, from Shop Miss A. These are part of the AOA Pro line, and they're their tyche lashes. I think that's how you say it. But I'm gonna go ahead and create a wing first. I feel because that single shadow is so creamy, it's kind of not wanting to go over top. Weird. Alright, now I'm gonna go ahead and take the AOA Studio Fat Lash Mascara. I was almost on the verge of decluttering this because I feel like it's just kind of old, but good thing I didn't because I needed it for this video, girls. So we're gonna go ahead and take the AOA Studio Fat Lash Mascara. You guys know this was actually one of my favorites. Don't want to speak too boldly about it, but you know what, so far, yeah, it's just so good. I feel like it's so much better than all the other mascaras on the website. That's why I always say this is my favorite from the site. So yeah, it still stands true. I think you just have to let it kind of like get some air in there, and it just makes the formula really nice. Yeah, that was like so quick and easy. Who am I? I literally always get my little tool that I show you guys from AOA Studio, my little eyelash applicator situation, but it was so quick and easy just to throw it on with your hands, with your fingers. Look at that. Also, I've broken these in quite a few times, so, but they just like apply themselves. Alright, let's go ahead and throw on some primer. We have the AOA Studio Perfect Filter Face Primer, which is more on the hydrating side. I'm going to go ahead and take this first on the skin, like just directly on there. This is so nice and hydrating. Honestly, I don't think I need it that much, but I'm just going to blend it in with my hands. Kind of make sure it's all blended in. This one smells amazing. Smells so nice, so fresh. Such a good primer. I'm telling you, like AOA Studio, they do such an amazing job with their primers. It's really hard to choose a favorite, but an idea that I just got right now, Why don't we rank them? Let me know if you'd like to see that. I want to see how many I have. I have quite a few of the primers, so if you want to see me ranking Shop Miss primers, let me know in the comments, and I'll definitely do that soon, because that definitely sounds like a very interesting video. Next, we're taking one of their new primers. This is the AOA Studio Pore Filling Primer. Definitely more on the silicone side. We have indeed tried this before on my channel. I'm just going to take it on the inner portions of the face, not too much, but I'm just gonna blend that in again just with my hands. Why not? Really nice and smooth, and it doesn't peel from what I've witnessed. Alright, so I did go ahead and purchase a new shade in the AOA Studio A Plus Buildable Satin Foundation line range, and I went ahead and picked up the shade Soft Tan. I don't remember what shade I used to buy. Maybe it was like soft beige or something like that, but it was a little too orange for me. So we're gonna see how this one works, and I find that the dropper never works for me. Yeah, oh, now it works. Now when I'm on camera it works. So we're gonna take this and we're gonna hope that it's not too orange like the other shade. That looks like enough foundation. I'm also using my Paw sponge. You guys know I love it, and I'm just gonna blend this in. And just like their primer that I just spoke about, the hydrating one, this one smells so good. Again, like a vanilla kind of smell to it. Has almost the same smell, and it doesn't give you the craziest coverage, but it's just a nice little like lightweight moment for these days when it's like really hot. And I almost don't even want to layer up. I think I'm just gonna leave it like that. That's just like one layer of this foundation. So good. I think I did a really good job with shade matching myself this time, because again, the other one was just a little too orange for me, so I decided to go one shade lighter, and it looks really nice. So hopefully it doesn't oxidize. Okay, so we do have two of the Venetian Romance blushes and bronzers. I have the cream blush in the shade Canal, and I don't know if I showed you guys, I think I did haul these products in my new Shop Miss haul video. I'm gonna have it down below if you didn't watch that, but we did also swatch it on there. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take this shade Canal. Oh, that's like really dark. Okay, a little scared. It's a very dark vibes, girl. So I'm gonna, okay, blend it in. Oh, okay, that's a little too dark for me, and this brush is not helping, so I'm gonna have to bring in some resources and just blend with my sponge. And again, I did have to go in with my sponge because my cream blush brush is just a little too dense. I do need to pick out a different one to apply my cream bronzers. But look at that shade, is also really looks really good. It's just a little dark, girl. I didn't realize how dark this was, but once it's blended in, it looks really nice and sculpted. We also have one of their Venetian Romance creamy blushes, and this one here is in the shade Duchess. It's like a purpley kind of vibe. This one, once again, I have a dense brush. These are very creamy, girl, so be careful. But I'm just gonna take some of that. Okay, and again, when in doubt, you can always go back with your sponge, but you guys know I love my blush, but girl, calm down. I've been going a little heavy-handed these days. Again, sponge always fixes everything, girl. Alright, so a little bit of this goes a long way. This is super creamy, super pigmented, girl, oh my god. Whoa. Taking some of my AOA Studio Glow Baby liquid highlight in the shade Golden Rose. This already sounds like literally on my other AOA Studio videos. I always use this. Girl, this packaging is a little wild. I'm just going to tap a little bit on the cheekbones. Going in with my brush. Oh my god. I cannot be trusted with cream products, girl. Oof. Alright, so we do have a new concealer. This one is one of their stick concealers that they just came out with. I literally don't know what the entire name is. It's not on the packaging, but it is part of their A+ line. it just says concealer on it. There's commotion and motion out there, so if you hear noises, that's what's going on. But this is just one, again, other concealers. Literally don't know what line this is, but this one here is in the shade Sand. Looks like that. Okay, there's a look at the shade Sand. Let's see how this works. I'm just gonna do some like swipes, I guess. You do definitely have to like warm it up a little bit to get it to apply. I'm just gonna blend this in. It's like very radiant too. Okay, so far that looks really nice. It almost looks like natural vibes. Doesn't have a whole lot of coverage, so definitely don't look, you know, don't go into that thinking that. But also, if you have very oily under eyes, I would say stay away from this, because it looks like it's a very nice creamy, very melty kind of formula, which I don't think would vibe with oily under eyes. But so far, girl, it looks really good. I'm also gonna go ahead and take my AOA Studio Puff and Set setting powder in the shade Brightening, and this is what I'm gonna use to set my under eyes and this concealer. I'm just taking a little poof and I'm gonna go ahead and set. I actually want to go ahead and go in with the AOA Studio Perfect Setting Powder in Banana, and I want to see how this looks all over the face. Just kind of want to make everything look unison and just like come together. Yeah, I'm telling you, like, everything is fun and games until the powder is applied on a hot day. But it still looks way better than the other look, I'm telling you. So when I did my declutter, I did come across these face palettes I completely forgot about. These are all from the Shop Miss website. So I'm going to go ahead and take these from Princesa and also from Malibu Glitz. We have this Princesa bronzer palette, and this is basically just a bronzer quad. So I'm going to go ahead and take a mixture. Well, maybe just this one, because the other ones are a little red brown. This one's more like cool tone vibe. So I'm going to take this shade here and lightly bronze the skin. Okay, just taking that and applying it. See, with this bronzer, I'm trying to tap it on rather than drag, because I don't want to lift up that foundation, because I'm feeling the heat, girl. So I'm just kind of like tapping it. All right, next taking the Princesa blush quad. I'm thinking I kind of want to go in with this orange vibe right here. Almost like a Cheeto dust moment. So lastly, we're going to take my highlight quad. This is from Malibu Glitz, and this is their Pro Glow situation. Looks like so. I think I'm going to take this shade right here, the inner corner and on the face as well. I think having that like light coverage foundation really does help, because I did go very like full glam last time, but this time it's like everything's kind of meshing in really nicely. Let's go ahead and finish up the lower lash line. We have the gel liner from AOA Studio in the shade Dark Brown. I'm just going to go ahead and throw some on, again, the lower lash line here. So I am taking the two darkest shades in the quad, and I'm just going to smoke out that lower lash line. AOA Studio Skinny Lash Mascara. I think this one's kind of dried out. Yeah, I might have to toss this. Like a little dry. Alright, so I am filling in the brows a little more, and I have to say I really like this little brush. It feels really nice on the brows, and honestly it feels like it's actually like spreading out the actual product instead of like removing it. I am taking the Easy Brow Gel in Dark Brown. I'm going to go ahead and set down the brows with this. You guys know I much rather the clear one, because again, like if you touch your you know, anywhere other than your eyebrow, you're gonna get a little bit of a marking, but it's easy to remove as well, so it's okay. All right, going on to lips, I'm gonna go ahead and take my gel lip liner from AOA Studio in the shade Pony. It's actually a really beautiful color. I'm gonna go ahead and take the Fly With Me lip crayon in the shade Lip Labyrinth. Basically the same color. Lastly, for lips, I'm going to take the AOA Studio Lip Pop in the shade City Girl. It's definitely going to transform this lip. It's just a little light vibes, but so good. And lastly, we're going to go ahead and set the face using the A+ oil control setting spray, and we're gonna end it. Alright guys, so this is the final look. Let me know your thoughts down below. I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys some quick reviews on the new products that we use, which honestly wasn't that many. First off, the Venetian Romance products. We have their single shadow, 10 out of 10. Girl, it's super creamy, really nice. However, I haven't worn it like for a full day, so I can't tell you whether it's gonna crease, whether it's gonna look crusty and dusty later on. But first impressions vibes, this was really good. The actual like creamy bronzer, girl, these are very nice and creamy, very pigmented, so keep that in mind. But again, I did get the shade Canal. It was a little too dark, but also it has to do with my brush. It's just a little too dense, but once it was blended out, it looked really good, so I really like that. Also, the shade Duchess in the creamy blush line, girl, this was stunning. It's like the most perfect plummy pinky shade ever. It's really beautiful. So yeah, so good. This is such a great line that they came out with. The Venetian Romance situation, it's really nice. Can't wait to try out the other products from this line. We also have one of their concealers. This honestly looks really nice, but again, I can't tell you longevity, anything of that, but first impressions, it was really good. It actually meshed in really well with the foundation that I used, so yeah, really nice. However, if I would have gone in with a full coverage vibe, I don't know how much I would have loved this, but so far right now it's nice. Also, the brow pencil was okay. Honestly, it's very like 50-50 on this product, because I like how it went on at first, but then towards the end it's just a little creamy, but it is very hot in here, so I can't really tell you guys again full thoughts of this, but so far I'm kind of like meh. So that was it. Those were all the new products that I used today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, don't forget to like and subscribe before you leave, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.